everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of 50/50 Dillback. We're on episode 4. I'm Dill, and my mission or journey is to lose 50 pounds in 50 weeks for turning 40. I turn 40 next summer, and not 50, 40. And I need to lose weight and get healthy. So I'm here, and welcome back, or welcome for the first time. And this is my podcast to tell you how I'm getting on, to be accountable, and to try and keep focused, because staying focused is my biggest problem. Being consistent, really, I find difficult. I'm gung-ho, fantastic starter, and then I just fizzle out. So I'm hoping that if I can get some support online, or people going through the same thing, that we can help each other and see how it goes. So anyway, it's been a bit funny dates wise and trying to get recording. I actually have the house to myself at the moment, so I can do this and be loud and talk. But I've actually missed out on fessing up on some of my weigh-ins. So I have to tell you that I weighed in and I gained 1.5 pounds. Now, I got on to my fitness pal and I logged everything, and I was walking the dogs, and I was really frustrated that I had put on 1.5 pounds, because I was actually okay. I had some chocolate, but I tracked it and I was still within my calories. So why did I gain? Yeah, I got my period the same day, so I was thinking that's why. So then I obviously felt whoa and didn't move so much. And then this week when I weighed in, I lost 1.5 pounds, but that's all. So I'm still down 5 pounds, which is great. But it's like, I need to lose £1 a week. So I'm on track. I'm okay. Yeah, I just haven't been able to record every week, so I'm still on track. I'm still losing 5 pounds for 5 weeks. 5 pounds in 4 weeks. Check the calendar. But I think that coming on here and saying I want to lose 50 pounds, I want to do this, it's going to help me stay focused. So fingers crossed it'll work. But how frustrating is that? I moved, I was good with food, and I gained weight. That was really annoying. But I'm going to have to learn more about my body and actually listen to it. So I thought I'd lose a lot more than the weight I had gained the week after. I thought it would drop loads, but it didn't. But slow and steady, I suppose, is what I'm planning for. Slow and steady. So yeah, that was that. I have to show you this. This is really cool. Like my mug. I'm 99.9% sure I'm Disney princess. This is made by Do Lally Do. If you see her stuff, it's fantastic. It's all hand done and it's washable. Can you see that? It's full, so I'm not putting it upside down. Do Lally Do. Brilliant stuff. Really funny stuff. Highly recommended. Drinking some coffee, stay awake. I'm conscious of the light because it's getting later and might have to put on the light. So we'll get through it. Anyway, what do we need light for? Knitting. Okay. I have a finished object. Two socks. My party socks are complete, and I tried them on and they actually fit, which I'm kind of excited about. So I was thinking, remember I was talking about my rank socks with all the different colours for the different ranks, and because I'm still £5 down, I'm still halfway to rank 5. So we're going from black to blue. I was thinking I might cast them on and do 2 at a time, because I didn't really suffer from second sock syndrome on this, where you don't want to make the second sock because the first sock was great and the second sock, well, you know what you're going to get. So I might try that 2 at a time, and because especially with them being in stripes, I want to make sure that they're exactly the same. So yay! Very happy with them. I haven't worn them yet. I tried them on, but I haven't worn them for the day or anything. I'll show you first. Okay, so that's them. Then the blanket. Okay, so it's still not very big, not finished. Again, the child will be a teenager by the time this is finished, but it is getting a bit bigger. Let's see. Now, so we have corner, the 4 lines, the 8 lines, the 12 lines, then 4 again, and this will be 8 again. And the back is looking well, it's nice and tight, there's no worry that we had in the first episode. Sorry, phone rang. Where was I? Happy? Yes. Slow, pretty. We'll get there in the end. 17 years. Okay. Next, I have cast on a new thing. And it's a hat. Now, the really nice thing about this is that the needles, which are Knit Pro 4.5 millimeters circular jobs, were a birthday present from my sister-in-law. Now, my sister-in-law rocks. She's really cool. But the really sweet thing is, the hat is for her mommy. So, and it's the first thing I've ever knit using the cool needles. So I have to do, that's my stitch marker, recognise, pop quiz, where does that come from? Party socks. So the rib is going to be 8.5 inches because it'll fold over, and then it'll just be a hat, tight enough. It won't be a big slouchy one, it'll be tight. But I think that that's going to be way too big for her head, because she's not a big lady in any sense of the word. So what I might do is I might keep going with this and make it his and hers, because it'd be kind of funny. And if I do this first and see how it looks, and then I can do the maths and just make it a little bit smaller. So I'm going to keep going, even though it does look kind of big, because I mean it's even big on me, and I have a giant head, so that's that. So nice. Okay, let's see, what else have we got? Yes! Oh, I just remembered something. What? Stash enhancements. I actually have one. So, this week I got from the pound shop 2 balls of wool. So the colour's not coming up very well. That's purple. And a lovely green. Right, hopefully that'll look better the next time, because the light's very odd at the moment. It is, can't even read it, it's so dark. Anyway, purple and green for this Stegosaurus. So I haven't started yet, I haven't cast them on. But that's him. And I'm going to do purple and green. That's the idea. I just thought those colours looked really nice together. He said he wanted purple and orange, but when I was looking in the shop at orange, it was day glow orange, and I would get a headache doing anything with it. So sorry, Buster. It's gonna be green. I think that'll be prettier. Yeah. Now you can see it. Do lally do. I have another stash enhancement, not related to knitting. Dun, dun. I got me a new bag. Now, it's not a project bag, it's a handbag. Ta-da. I got it on sale out of a voucher for my birthday. So, on the back of it is white. Now my uniform is navy, so and my current handbag is black, and my jacket for work is navy, so be a bit better. Very exciting because I don't normally get to buy things. And another enhancement is, ta-da! So the lovely white bits, my halo. I'm hoping will disappear maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. If it turns out nice, I'll do a selfie and stick it in the end, because that would be funny. Let's see. During the weekend, we went on a day trip on the Shannon on a boat on the river. It's the biggest river in Ireland. It's absolutely beautiful, stunning. There were swans everywhere with little tiny baby goslings, which was really cute. And I took maybe 2 pictures and they didn't come out very well, so I'm disgusted that I don't get to show you pictures, but we're hoping to go again, so I will get pictures next time. I actually did the hat on the way there because it's a 2-hour drive to get there, so sitting in the passenger seat, got loads done. I cast on the whole thing and well, not loads, but started it off, and that was great. But I drove home, so didn't get any more done. Anyway, what's next? Oh, yes, my VIT. Okay, so I was a bit concerned about light, so knitting went first. Vitamins, not so good. I don't know why, but I've been doing okay. Probably 50-50. Taking them and not taking them. What else have I got? My sit. Ta-da. We are now on page. Dun, 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 dun. I went online and renewed it this week at the library. 119. 119. Haven't read much. I keep falling asleep. So the vampire went to see his friend and had lots of discussions and was talking about previous women that he had in his many years of life, death and deadness. Anyway, they seem to all, well, not all, but the people he was talking about seem to have died. And he didn't necessarily go out to kill them, but they kind of died because he was around or stuff, and he was very upset about it. And it turns out that he loves Diana, who is our main character. So Diana, in the meantime, called her aunts in the States and got her telling off for being silly and not handing back the paper, the tome, manuscript that she had that was magical, and they're very concerned about her with all the demons and vampire, because witches and vampires don't mix. Her parents are dead, so the aunt is her main family thing. So yeah, that's that. I can do grit. I have news on the garden. I did more painting of the fence. Actually, I should take you out now before it gets too dark. So I'll put some shoes on and we can go. Okay. So there's Daisy saying hello. As you can see, a bit more painted on the fence, which is cool. The sunflowers are amazing. They've all moved now because the sun is in and going down. But look, there's sunflowers. They're about to pop. They really are. Daisy really wants to go inside. And last night I was out in the garden, and my hubby was showing me he had the torch out, and we saw baby frogs in the pond. Now I'm just gonna bring you into where the berries live. We have a cage here. Hi, Spotty. That's my cat. Hang on, let's show you my cat. Hi, Spotty. Spot. Spot. Spot, where you going? Where you going, Spot? Ba-chum. You going in, Spot? Spot. Hi, Spot. Bye, Spot. Okay, so this is the fruit cage. And in here, this is very new to us. So forgive me if it's a bit primitive. But look. Tasty. We have raspberries and loganberries. Nice. I better stop eating them all. There's actually tons. Friends of ours, can you see them? I can't really zoom in on this. There's a few. But the room itself, it's got a big cage on it to stop the birds getting in. All in the garden when we moved in. And it's amazing. When we came in October, we thought these plants were dead because, well, there was nothing on them, nothing to them, and now they are overflowing. We've made loads of jam. We've picked and given the fruit to people. It's unbelievable. It's fantastic. So I have to get the cat out of here before I can lock up the door. Come on, Spot, let's go. Come on. Come on. So we're back in again. That's the garden. It's amazing. It's just the lady who lived here before we did, she was just, her heart is in the garden. It's in the garden. It's still there. So my hubby has been planting veg and fruit and what does he have? Onions, carrots, lettuce, tomatoes, peppers. Now we're in Ireland, so I don't know. Where we lived before, we lived by the sea, and nothing grew that we wanted, and everything grew that we didn't want. So we had nettles and weeds, and that was it. But now we've got food, and it's fantastic. So next year, apparently, I'm going to be in charge of all the flowers and all the fruit, and he's going to be in charge of, I assume, the veggies and the grass and the trees stuff. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, I'm making progress on the fence very slowly. Oh, it's ridiculous. I've tried to go out since and paint, but it's raining. I'm working. It's supposed to in March. It's July. Anyway, we'll get there. That's Lily giving it. You want to say hi? Come on. This is my Lily. Yeah. I better feed them before they eat me. And Anyway, hopefully this will now be up on YouTube, the real one, and hope if you're getting in the same boat as me and you want to lose weight, tell me, I'll help you, you help me, and I have to get off this. I have to move. I actually I've lost 5 pounds. I was all excited. I was walking up to work. I have a few minutes walk to get from the car park up to the building, and I'm going in. I'm holding in my stomach, and I'm like walking and feeling great. And then I put on weight, and then it just went. And that's so bad. I need to get back into my swing of things. So, going to cast on my rank socks, because I have the wool and I don't have the rank t-shirts that I was talking about. But if I put even every little helps. I need to bash it in. Maybe the new colour will help. Maybe if I'm medium brown instead of grey, I'll have more willpower. We'll see. See you next week. Bye bye for episode 5. Okay.